I'm him. I'm the one that I constantly see in my sleep. I must get back to that village. I must defeat the pillagers. Whatever has happened here, why I'm wearing this face and this body, I don't know, but it hasn't affected the way I think yet. So, what do? I'm gonna get fully enchanted, or as much as I can at this moment in time. I'm gonna get diamond swords and weapons, and I'm gonna go back to that village. I'm gonna stop them. I'm gonna build more houses, and I shall continue until I find out more about this. There is a basement which I haven't seen yet. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there's something hiding in here. Yeah, there's something hiding in here. Oh god, they can climb. I forgot. I've set my respawn point. Oh, phew. I've got rid of it. That was stressful. Seriously, where are the hitboxes? Okay, well that was easy. I almost died, but that's the name of the game. Well, I was building a mob farm, and then I realised I hadn't built it far up enough, and I had built it incorrectly, which was fun, so I had to take it down. And when I was taking it down, the bad guys showed up, so we've got to take them on, and hopefully rescue all my blocks before they despawn. I've got a better plan. No, I don't. I don't have a better plan. Ouch. Nice. 2 more to go. Ouchie. And the farm now works. Oh god, I forgot this thing had this on it. Hopefully it doesn't spread too much. Well, I just enchanted this bow. And yeah, it's quite good. Except I was after a mending bow, but I guess I can stick with this for the moment. Yeah. That's pretty good, that. And I am ready. Not completely. Well, for the raid, I'm completely ready, but I'm not completely enchanted yet. My sword is almost fully done. All I need is Fire Aspect 1 to add on to my other Fire Aspect 1. My axe is perfect, and so are my pickaxes, as well as my bow. Then my armor is pretty good. It's got protection on it, so it should serve us pretty well. I discovered some things when vein mining. Let me show you. So, now that I've died, if we press the key that it tells us to, we can then mine that block, and kaboom, it vein mines it. Kaboom. It is very cool. Very cool. And the mason has now come in handy ever since I started vein mining granite. I am completely ready to go, just I need to sleep, and then we shall take the waystone there, right into the action. I don't think I'm ready for this, but I need to know why I look like this. I just need to. It's not something I'm going to put up with, it's something that I will find out why and then change me back to my normal self, wherever and however that may be. Am I ready for this? No. Am I going to do it? Yeah, I am. I didn't bring a bread with me, that's a bad idea. Guessing that was intentionally hard. What did we get? Kill all 3 Illager magicians. Kill the illusioner. Interesting. Totem of illusion. That's kind of cool. Now we have this entire village to ourselves. And there's nothing we can do with it. Except steal its bed so we can make a bigger village. That sounds like a good plan. Oh, and now because I've got the vein mining, that does mean we can now build our own village properly. So, I guess that's our next step. Wait, has my skin changed back? Because No, it hasn't. I thought maybe because I completed the raid, but I suppose I didn't. Because it was defeat. One day, I'll find out what this is about. One day I will. But I want to get this library done, so let's do it. For the roof of the library, I want to add in some vertically disordered granite bricks, just for a bit of texture, and I think it'll look quite good. So I'll get up there and explain what I'm doing. So we are missing a couple of trapdoors around here, but that's not too much of a worry at the moment, as we can get that fixed later. So I think if we start off with just a normal border around the edge, and then we can work from that basis. I'm thinking at the front, if we bring that forward by 1 block, bring that up, and then in, I think that could look quite nice, but I'm not sure. So I'll just poke this out a tiny bit more. No, hang on, I've got to keep that in there. I think that works. Let's just go into F5. Maybe it doesn't. I'm going to go to the ground for this one. You know what? I think if we make it slightly taller and include that block there, that will end up looking quite nice. I hope. That does work there, so we probably then want to continue that sort of thing around. By doing that, I need to make sure Yeah, because then we can bring this out one block. Like so. And then spam this across here. How is that looking? It's just... Oh, that's one way to do it. Yeah, I'm liking that at the moment. I think we need to change what happens in that middle bit there, but that's a later job. And maybe if we get some more cut sandstone, we put that at the top instead. Which, I mean, yes, it's completely changing what our first move was, but I think it just tops it off a bit better. So I'll go and grab some of that. So what I'm doing here is a pattern of 2 up, then 1 up, then 2 up, then 1 up, just to make it ever so slightly taller. It's quite a bit taller, isn't it, actually? It's taller than my own house, which I still need to finish with that tower. But that's fine, isn't it? It's a library. It's not the villager's house, it's a library. Oh, I need to get down there fast. Whee! Oh yes, that does look nice. Big and grand, I would say. I think that's the word to describe it. Let's pop back up there. So I've got the rough outline for each segment of the roof, and I'm hoping it's going to come together well. But for the moment, I'm going to grab some diorite, which actually looks good, and work out where I'm going to put it, basically. So I'm now using some of this sanded diorite to build up the roof, and then eventually I will go over and add some more details. I've just realised it's easier to do that now. So far this is what we have for the roof, and personally I do quite like it. And there is the first segment of the roof done. Now we can just move on to the other bits, which I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to link these up. This has taken me quite a while, but I did one roof design first. This has stayed completely the same. I did a design for this bit which was slightly smaller, and then I realised it looked awful from this angle, so I then had to make it bigger. However, the only way I could do that was by extending the roof out the back. I'll show you what I mean. So instead of the roof just ending here, I've had to bring it out several blocks so it is in line with the rest of it. As from this angle, the original smaller roof looked fine, but from every other angle, it did not. So I've just got to finish up this bit, and then I will show you what I'm going to do to this area here, as at the moment it does look very unsupported. There's another baby. Well, there's several babies. Now I've completed the roof in its entirety, we can now move on to this. So what I'm thinking is arches that then meet up there and then another one there, just to give it a bit more structure, and then I'll see what I'm going to do from there, because that pillar doesn't look as if it should be supporting that. So we've either got to make it thicker or something like that. Okay, so after adding those arches in, it feels less weak but more delicate, which I think is what I'm going for, so I'm probably going to stick with that, do something on the floor there for the villagers, and just a heads up, don't use vein mining when doing a build. It will never work out well. Yeah, we don't need to talk about it. So, that is basically done, as I've said. We've got many new villagers coming along, which is fantastic, and over here we have a sign apparently. I was going to say that the hole was getting deeper and hopefully I'd get to bedrock at some point, but God, last time I saw one of these signs, That's when everything started. Let's just read it. Sacrifice Milford, and you will gain everything you need to know. Milford? The villager. Wait! That villager's still unemployed. If I chuck them down here, I would assume. That seems to be where it's heading. Then I can hopefully change my skin back and I'll know what's going on. Finally! I need to do this. Finally. This is the moment I've been waiting for. To know everything. It's right here. Just one click away. Hello? Is there anything on me? Any bit of information? Anything? Wait. That was a trick. That was a trick. Why did I fall for that? What have I done?